Greetings to all the guests and subscribers of my channel. In this video we will talk about pedophiles and rapists, how they live in a Russian prison and what prisoners do to them. Enjoy watching. Pedophiles and rapists. A real hell awaits in a Russian prison. The worst punishment for them is not life imprisonment, but the prison laws they have to face in the cell. In every cell of a Russian prison, the laws of the thieves reign. Prisoners who live by the concepts treat murderers, rapists, and pedophiles with outright hatred. And if a pedophile gets into a cell with radical prisoners, he is unlikely to live long with such neighbors. In most cases, it is impossible to conceal from the cellmates information about the article under which the prisoner is held. Often prisoners know in advance that a pedophile or a maniac is coming to prison, and as such, they do not greet him very well. Russian prisoners often perform the same acts with a pedophile that their victim had to endure. Russians call this ritual putting down. After the physical abuse, the prisoner is considered to be offended. More often than not, he is counted among the caste of roosters, representatives of the lowest prison hierarchy. Parallel to the physical abuse is the mental breakdown of the abuser. As a result, he becomes a broken, intimidated, and weak-willed man. Sexual perverts and rapists in prison automatically become roosters. The conditions for such criminals are truly hellish. There are rules of life for roosters in the penitentiary. A rooster is forbidden to occupy the bed. He sleeps under the bed, next to the toilet, or by the door like a dog. The dishes of such prisoners are marked by drilling holes. Other prisoners are not allowed to take things that belong to the rooster. Roosters do the dirtiest and hardest work around the cell, cleaning toilets and cleaning the area. If a pedophile refuses to do what an authoritative prisoner tells him, he may be beaten, face-planted in the toilet, or killed. Since touching roosters is forbidden, they are beaten only with their feet or with objects that come in handy. After learning that a person is in prison for multiple rapes, Russian prisoners can do the same to them. A pedophile can be raped with improvised means, such as a broomstick or any other stick. He can also be handed over to other roosters who have experienced no less humiliation in their time and therefore are hungry for revenge. Therefore, if the prison administration does not take certain measures, the pedophile will not live long in a Russian prison. Not wanting a similar fate, some maniacs ended up committing suicide after hearing the court's verdict on the eve. Some rapists were helped to end their lives by their cellmates. In the criminal world, there is little that is sacred, but Russian prisoners consider mothers and children untouchable. Therefore, a pedophile will not just be brutally abused, he will certainly be killed. And this death will in most cases be excruciating. This rule is the same for both black and red prisons. Current law requires prison managers to keep rapists and maniacs isolated from other prisoners. However, both prison officials and criminal masterminds will find ways to get rid of an undesirable element. For example, a maniac may be removed accidentally during his transportation to prison. In this case, the pedophile would simply be shot and everything would be attributed to an attempt to escape. If the maniac does make it to the prison, he could have an accident at any time.